Niger Nerds.
Hello and welcome to Ninja's Geeking Out podcast. This is a landmark episode for us, episode 250. It's really, it beggars the mind to believe that we've been talking shit for the past 250 episodes and we are still here. Kex, how are you doing?
I'm good today. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's been 5 years of just talking
ridiculous
shit.
nonsense.
If my parents were alive and they saw this now, they would say to me, "You are spending 250 episodes every year talking about comics. You, this boy, when will you grow up?"
I think. You know what? let's do the math, right? Let's say on average an hour.
Yeah.
Some will go 2.5.
An hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah, I think an hour and a half is probably more realistic.
Yeah.
But let's say 250 by an hour and a half. That's
375 hours. Let's say
5 hours.
400 hours.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's fair.
400 hours.
400 hours is.
I would be an expert on so many things in my career right now. It was spent this time.
What was it? 400 hours divided by 400. So that's 50,
you know what? I would
50 work days.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say let's do it by 8. So 50. That's 50 work days.
Yeah, 50 work days.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like
2.5. That's 2.5 months.
Yeah, that's 2.5 months. That's 20 days.
You know how much you pay people for if you want your job for that? Do you know how you would have earned?
How much would have made? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And here we are at that point, not paying no shit for this right now. So
Where
not a damn thing.
It's even costing us to do this.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, and it's been fun all through. I know we like making fun of each other. But
in the end, you have to enjoy what you can enjoy when you can enjoy.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
that was about working and slaving for the man.
Yeah.
We've had some classic episodes. We've had the Olympics one. We've had the Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh yes, that beautiful movie, frame by frame, beautiful shots.
We've had Madam Web. We've had some.
Oh God! and you know we've managed to skirt the scourge of cancellations.
I don't know if we managed to skirt it. We've just not been noticed yet. It's still coming.
That is still part of skirting. You know, we are so we're not that popular. Like that people can cancel us.
Yes, yeah, but it's still going to come when somebody discovers those episodes.
You mean
the episodes where you were advocating for wiping out people? You know.
Yes,
that's like the least of our crimes. That's the least of our crimes.
Was it a few?
Did you say disappear them?
Million? Yeah, disappear.
Yeah.
A million at
Was it disappear
No,
them?
it wasn't up to a few million. It wasn't up to a few million. I was advocating for. It was their leaders here and there. I was saying I'll just disappear. Just a little bit of Gestapo.
Disappear them. That is it.
Yeah.
Oh bless. Anyway.
But yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we're here. Today's not managed to disappear us yet.
Yet is very crucial here. Well, yeah. Well, this week we'll be talking about Peacemaker. We'll be talking some comics and hopefully go off the rails as usual when we're talking about them. Yeah. And I have an interesting question for Dakpo and Kex to talk about. Okay. So yeah. So let's kick this off very quickly with a bit of non-news that actually makes news for me. The D23 event from Disney happened this weekend, and there was literally nothing from Marvel that we got from that. And that is quite surprising for me. Like, this is supposed to be their big showcase.
Yeah. I think the only... I don't know if they have anything next year. I think the only thing they have next year is Doomsday. I don't know what else they have.
So I think the
Spider-Man.
And it's nowhere near ready.
I think the only big announcement from
Spider-Man next year or the year after.
Was the fact that Spider-Man next year would be a big event.
They
were hyping up next year's D23.
Yeah.
Because I think this year was big for them in terms of the things that have already come, like Fantastic Four, Eyes of Wakanda, Ironheart. We've had like maybe 5 Captain America, Brave New World. We've had like maybe 5 MCU projects.
Can we do a quick mini review of Marvel for this year of what we've seen? And
okay,
So I would rephrase that this was supposed to be a big year for Marvel.
Yeah.
It didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this year we've had Captain America: Brave New
Brave
World.
New World.
Yeah.
C minus C.
I won't argue that you
Yeah,
I won't argue the C or the C minus, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
So I won't
exactly.
argue either way for that.
It's not a movie worth arguing for.
Yes.
In that, if you're thinking of it like that.
No.
Yeah. Then we've had Iron Hearts as well this year.
Daredevil. Don't skip Daredevil. That Daredevil in March.
Okay.
That Daredevil in March.
Daredevil, yeah.
So Daredevil, I will give. Okay,
I want to
what
go.
do you guys
I want to go
give?
B.
See, Daredevil, I'm actually
I
torn.
want to give it a B. I want to give it a B.
B minus.
I'm more inclined towards a B minus. If somebody
Yeah.
said C, gone, I would not even.
I won't argue with C for Daredevil as well.
B minus.
Yeah.
B minus.
I'm giving it a B minus because of the production quality and all of that.
I'll go along with the B minus for that as well. Okay.
B minus. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we've had
Spider-Man. My friend the devil.
Ooh, for me that was a B.
Was that this year?
Yes.
Yes, it was this year.
Oh, okay.
This year. Oh, yeah.
So why are you guys giving that?
You guys didn't like it as much as I did. I'm giving it an A minus
Oh no.
or B plus.
I'll probably give it an A.
Give it an A minus for me. Oh, you okay? Really? I'm shocked today. I'm shocked.
Like it's. I don't know. I don't mind it as much, but I won't argue with any of this because I'll probably.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but an A plus.
Yeah.
Not
No,
A
he said
plus.
A. He said A. I said
Like,
A minus.
it did what it was supposed to do
I
for
think
me.
I'm at the B minus end of things on this. It's okay.
Oh
I
wow.
enjoyed it.
Same as Daredevil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me actually, yes.
No. It was better than
No, because Daredevil had some stinkers. If we are talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought,
This one.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I thought it was okay, but there was no. I don't think it was great in any aspect, but it wasn't bad either. Whereas
I think it was-
Daredevil was like this. Oh my god!
Like an EKG.
Yeah. I would agree that Spider-Man wasn't great. Like there was no, but it was good. The characters were good. It was nice to watch.
Characters
It was
were
like
good.
a
Even the
decent
ones that
time.
were woke.
Yeah, woke.
That you would think that were, but they were well portrayed.
Yeah.
The voice acting was good.
Yeah.
You know.
And it managed to sell me on some things that I came into the show prepared to hate.
Yes.
So I was like,
Harry
okay.
Osborn, and it was different, and it's a different story. So although it's his freshman year or whatever, it's a prequel, but it's gone in a different direction. Yeah. I'll give that A minus. Then we go to Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, let's talk about me.
Guys, I won't lie to you. That's an A minus.
A minus seems fair.
It's an A minus.
A minus seems fair, yeah. That one.
Okay, I will agree. When I had A and I had a minus, the man sounds so negative to me.
Okay.
I will agree.
Okay.
I enjoyed that a lot, and yes, because basically it's a good pass. It's a very good pass mark. It's just not an A.
It's a good film. It's a good
It's a
film.
very
minus always makes me feel negative. But I get you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I think a sequel will build more on this particular story. It just didn't,
Well,
And by the way, it's now out on Disney Plus, and I can't wait
to watch it again.
Yes. And it's one that the post credit scene is actually really good.
It's one
really
of the
good
better
post credits.
ones, harking back.
Yeah,
to
that
the
we've
fact
had in a
we
while.
got really excited about post-credit
Yes.
scenes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
Okay.
Iron Heart.
Then Iron Heart.
I would have had the score you guys would give. Listen, I agree.
C plus. You guys did not like it at all. I thought the end redeemed it for me.
I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C
I'll give it a
plus.
C plus.
C to C plus for me.
I'm sorry. This is D.
You guys didn't like it.
No, see, I don't. It's because I like the I like the fact that they don't shy away from saying this person is being stupid and the character is making dumb decisions.
Yes.
So normally this type of shows they will say the character is right. They will try and portray the character as being right, but this show doesn't go as far as that.
My problem with this show, I'm not being funny. It felt like it was like a CW production with lots of money.
Isn't that Marvel now? Isn't that Marvel nowadays?
Well, there you go. It's like yes, the production level was way above CW, but the storytelling in many ways was no better.
No,
That was
better
not
than
true.
it's
It's
better
not
than
true.
CW.
It's not true.
They handle this like CW would
Better
have
than
made her
Naomi.
out to
Yeah.
be. Yeah, CW would have made
Yeah.
the Riri out to be like, oh, she's right, she's the
A
genius
hero
girl.
somehow.
Yes,
Yeah.
that despite doing all these bad things, she's still a hero. But I don't think they went as far as that here.
Yeah, oh no, it's going there. You trust me. That's where it's going. We all know it's going there.
Until they get there,
let's
but
get
I'm
there
not
first.
sure.
Let's get there first.
Yeah,
The whole flying from school, crashing in the middle of the street, nobody
Let-
talking. The whole thing,
Let it get there.
building
Let it
stuff
get there.
in a room, AI, all this stuff. It's
Let
like
it get
Flash
there. Let it
level.
get Yeah,
and no, it's not. It's not.
I
like
had
Flash
I had
or
some
no.
I had some issues with it. But I think the end especially redeemed it for me. The
Well,
Mephisto
and
bit
this is
was
the problem I have with this is that
okay. Sorry, go on.
the appearance of
Mephisto.
Sasha.
and Sasha
Mephisto.
was so good, and because it's towards the end, it's almost like to me gives the show a whole show a false bump. In my view, you know,
It does give it a bump. Like we see someone we've seen as a hero by the end making the deal with the devil. I'm like, yeah, that's a bump. And it's like it's a believable bump. Like this is a believable decision for this character to make at this point in their life.
Because of the performance of Sasha.
Okay.
All this story business.
Okay. So what do you want to
Fair
give
enough.
us? What would you give it up?
What, me? Oh, it's a D.
Yeah.
D.
Okay. And we said C plus, yeah?
We said C plus.
yes.
Yeah.
Eyes of
Okay.
Wakanda. Oh, before Eyes, I think Fantastic Four.
Fantastic for first steps, yeah.
Oh, I'm
A
giving.
for me. That's an A. That's a strong A.
You think
Almost
it's
A
better than
plus.
Thunderbolts?
So see, this is where
I do. I enjoyed it more. And Thunderbolts, I think, is a good film which deals with some
Yeah.
heftier themes.
so here's my issue again.
Doc.
To
Yeah.
me, they're almost level for me. But the fact that you give him A minus, and I agree there now, I'm thinking, is it that big?
No,
So,
it's
Is it that big a
I'll-
difference? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have given them both
Yeah.
A's personally.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, I would have even given. Yeah, but yeah, A. If you give it A, I'm not gonna argue on this one.
Yeah. It's okay.
Today.
I'll let you go with an A. For me, it's the same score as
You let go.
Thunderbolts, but I'll let you go with an A.
Okay.
It's not that
Okay.
big a difference for
Okay.
me for this. Yeah.
Okay.
Then also
Eyes.
Eyes of Wakanda.
Eyes.
So how you
Guys,
explain
I've not
this,
watched
guys?
it yet.
You've not seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
You see
Oh, you've not seen it yet? Correct. I've seen
haven't
it.
seen
I've
it.
seen
What
it
would you
yet.
give it?
A minus,
Ooh.
B plus, thereabout.
I was gonna go B.
B.
Maximum was gonna go B. If you said B minus, I would have even taken that.
Dude, that's taking B minus.
Yes. I think it's above a C.
Yeah, it's above a C.
Definitely.
It does some things really well.
Yeah.
It does some other things, like things I don't like about Wakanda in general. But
I think my biggest issue is the episode they decided to make the last episode.
yeah,
I think that's what I didn't like. I thought it was a
That was the one that had like time something. I think you
time
guys.
thing and had
like some
the
time.
prince.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it tried to do some time travel,
Yeah. And the one that
Yeah,
tie
some
it
time
back to
travel
the
stuff.
MCU.
everything
Thank
together.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the one I thought was the weakest, personally.
Okay, so
Fair
what are
enough.
you guys going?
I won't argue with that score. I won't argue with that score. I'll go
What
A
was that? What
minus.
was the score?
I'll go B.
A B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do we give the whole company as a whole, the MCU? Like,
This is
based
not a
off of
bad
that? I
year.
think this
Based on this,
all-
this is not a bad year.
this is
for
like
them.
it's not
It's
a
a
bad
good
year.
year.
It's a good year in a way.
It's a
Yeah,
good year for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like if you're starting this, if you are saying this is a fresh slate for Marvel this year with all these characters, this is a good starting point to build up on
Yeah.
for this year.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that actually brings
Moving
me
on.
to my question for you guys before we jump on, because
Yes.
this is a good segue for that. I was watching a YouTuber online, Nando Cut, and it was talking about how he's very disappointed that Marvel is jumping straight into Doomsday right now. That
Right.
if yes, like if it was Marvel, it would give it one more year or 2 years of movies where we had like a sequel to Thunderbolt and Thunderbolt, where we have Thunderbolt versus the Captain America Avengers, and we reckon with that particular storyline that what's going on there. We would have a sequel to Fantastic Four First Steps where we see more of that world and we get an introduction to Doomsday. a proper introduction to Doomsday in that particular story, where would have
Doctor Doom or Doomsday
to
the
Doctor.
event?
I
Sorry,
mean Doctor
Doctor
Doom.
Doom or Doomsday the event? I'm genuinely
Doctor
asking.
Doom, yes, Doctor Doom.
Okay.
In that particular, that we get to see more of him, and then would have a sequel to some of these storylines that is never going to get picked up again. Like, for example, I didn't know what's this lady in Thunderbolt is actually Songbird from the comics, the assistant to Dreyfus.
No.
Yes, apparently the chain she was wearing signifies Songbird, and that storyline is never going to play out.
So repeat again. I missed.
The lady in
The
Thunderbolt, the PA
Yeah.
to Dreyfus here, she's apparently teased that Songbird based on the necklace that some fans caught her wearing. And now,
But sure, we heard her name, didn't we?
what?
We heard her name in the movie, right?
Yeah,
I don't know Songbirds.
I'm not sure if
She's not
yeah,
Melinda, is she?
I'm not sure.
I don't know Songbirds.
Okay, I'll
don't
go
know
and
what
check.
they-
So you
that's-
keep talking. I'm checking the cast of that Thunderbird.
Because of
right
that,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but things like that, and also things like following up on the story of Riri in Ironheart, even though most people don't like that, it doesn't sound like a storyline that would continue. The Champions is taking way too long for us to get to the Champions storyline. That it would be nice to see them. So all of these things
Some
where
of these,
we have
some
a
of
new,
these-
yeah. Sorry, go
Sorry,
ahead.
I'll let you finish.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. Don't get me wrong. These stories are good, but I think they are too soon after 2025 to go straight into 2026 and do a continuation. I think there are some stories that have been left, like Shang-Chi story. We don't know where that is going, if it's going somewhere. We just have the rings there, and that just happened, and we don't know what else. Sorry to say, I'm going to bring these guys up again.
Oh
The
my
Eternals,
god!
are they gone? Are they finished? Is that it? Are we never seeing them again? Excuse me. And that's fine if that's the case, but I feel there are still some
Elements
some
that's
storylines elements that it just feels like they just kind of died and nothing. We never heard anything again.
Yeah.
I think we can catch a breath before we go into Doomsday. Maybe a cameo of the Fantastic Four or something
Yeah.
before we go straight into Doomsday. But I think it could also be a contract thing where these guys are aging out, or it's a question of maybe like, I don't know, maybe like you do a 3-picture deal with someone, but it's over a series of maybe 5 years.
Yes.
That we have to do 3 pictures in 5 years with this person, and if we don't, then the person is free to do other work. Then we have people like what's that guy's name? Blade. What's up with that?
going on
Like,
there?
I agree that this is a rush. It feels as rushed as BVS
Yes.
to me. Like,
That's a good
calm
point.
down.
That was
Where
a
are you
good
going?
point. That was a good point he made. That it feels the same way DC felt when they were trying to catch up to Marvel, where they were jumping storylines, they jumped to BVS to Justice League rather than taking the time to build their world. And right now, this slate of movies we have, it feels like a phase 1 set of movies. Yes, some of these movies didn't make money in the box office, but people are watching this thing on streaming. They are liking this. They are really liking these things on streaming. So if you make a sequel to these things, you are definitely going to make way more money in the theater because people are going to go and watch this in the theater. And it's like, okay, why are we? What's the rush about?
Yeah, what's the rush?
So I would like to say something here.
Yeah,
I think the biggest problem Marvel had is, but when they decided to do this rush, it was in the period when they couldn't buy a win to save their lives. They were basically rock bottom in terms of what the MCU was. So therefore, oh my god, people are not watching these movies anymore. Nobody's interested anymore. We need to go back to this bombastic level of Infinity War level type movie.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, now they've seen what's happening. Oh, actually, we've done a couple of good movies. Oh, we've got some goodwill back. Maybe we should have maybe we can calm down, but I think it's too late.
It's too late. The wheels are already in motion now.
Yeah. And they can't. I like Kex's idea that maybe you should have focused on some of these characters you've built, which was almost like going to be the next set of. But because everyone sits up, we've heard nothing about any of these films. The Eternals, the Shang-Chi,
Moon Knight, Doctor Doom. I said Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, the third one with the eye and the Falti.
Well, I think that's
And
isn't that in production? I thought that also that's still being planned though, if I'm remember correctly.
it's still going to happen. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
okay.
it's still going to happen. It's just the
Yeah,
timing.
but it's the new ones I'm even more worried about. Why are we not talking about
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight? Who
Where's
else have
that
we had?
going?
Who?
No, I said where's that going? I'm just like,
yeah, exactly. And
oh, sorry, Vision Quest.
Yeah.
Vision
That's
Quest.
coming.
For those kind of shows,
White Vision.
Vision
At the end
Quest too.
of
Yeah.
yeah,
at the
that's
end
coming.
of
Yeah, that's coming.
Scarlet.
That's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, but
Yeah.
They shouldn't rush. Yeah, I agree. Guys, earlier,
And for those kind of shows that don't even interact with the bigger MCU, what's it called? Like I know that will like this one, the She-Hulks, the Moon Knight. They don't match the big MCU, so they can continue just releasing seasons of this particular show.
just a season of it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine. Like it just fills up a corner of the world and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
going back to
exactly. That's the word. It's
Kex's
not a corner of the world.
about this
About
lady,
Songbird. Yeah.
You know, I said that one was called Melinda.
So literally, today was the one that said it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You know, they said that. You know, I said she's called Melinda. I got that wrong. She's called Melissa, but no, same difference. Guess what this character's called in the film?
Well,
And that's why I didn't cut it on. She's called
Yeah.
Mel.
Mockingbird.
Mel. Oh.
She's called, so it's like a shorter form of the name.
Okay, but is it the same person?
Well, the fact that it's Mel
It's Mel. And she
No,
has
I
the
think it's
necklace. Yeah.
or Melinda, the short. So there's even there. Somebody put a bracket, potentially Songbird.
Oh, I honestly, I never knew what Songbird's full name was. So
Yes.
this is
So I wouldn't have clocked that anyway. So, but
I
yeah.
would not have clocked it. I would not have
In a
clocked
weird
it. Maybe
way,
it's that last.
I actually like Songbird's origin, where she was a proper villain who was who then kind of reformed, and she was all part of. It's weird.
The original
It's weird.
Thunderbolt?
Oh, actually, you know what? It's all tied together.
The original Thunderbolt?
She was a villain, and she was part of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, the original Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that connection.
And she was working for a villain. She was a villain in this movie as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah,
But
and she's
she was a villain hero already. But now I get what they're doing now. That didn't occur to me that was her at all.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't look like the character at all. So
Not at all.
so
Not at all. Yeah, if they had gone with the white hair, I might have been like, oh. But
that's interesting.
Anyway,
But
yeah, I agree with the guys think that this feels very rushed. You know, the RDJ
I always felt
back.
I always felt that. Why are we jumping into Secret Wars all of a sudden? You know, it's just weird. No build up, nothing.
Nothing.
It's just Secret Wars, boom. But
It's like doing Endgame and Infinity War as a Phase 2 movie.
I think it was
Exactly.
the same way they casted RDJ as Doom. It's the same desperate moves. In my view, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it made me feel really bad because now, as he was talking, I was like, oh, I won't get to see the conclusion to many of these storylines I'm really, really interested in. Yes, we had some.
Because they're going to reset the whole universe.
Yeah, they're going to reset the whole universe. There's going to be a big focus on the X-Men going forward. I'm like, there's not going to be space for all of these little hints and stories I've been enjoying. That it's not as good as what I wanted, but I really want to see where they go from there.
And I can tell you now, the MCU number of movies per year will never go back to the heights
it was before.
They will keep it like a couple maximum. You see in the year is free. To me, even that's pushing it. So you probably get a February, July, and November maximum movie wise.
Let me ask. Yeah. No, sorry. But I wanted to ask that. So, what do you want to see next that we haven't seen before? Okay, X-Men. What do you want to see next? We've seen Fantastic Four now. I mean, it could be a solo, it could be a team, it could be champions, it could be the new Warriors, it could be Nova.
You mean new? When you say
personally.
New, is it based on existing characters or
new ones?
Okay, what do you want to see in the world post Secret Wars after everything has been reset and a new roster of heroes is coming out? What would you be very keen to sign up for?
FF again?
Okay,
It's-
no, it has to be new. It has to be new.
Oh,
okay,
so-
okay. You know what?
okay,
Let's
okay,
not even say no. Sorry, I apologize. It doesn't have to be new. FF
because FF is going to be new, but it's not going to be in this 60s world, and that's going to be painful because they're going to be in the modern world. And I'm like,
Yes, they will.
yeah, I really like the 60s aesthetic for FF.
It
But
works. It works. Okay,
Yeah.
so what would you want? What FF? Go on. That one. FF.
Well, you've said it. The fact that they talked about it so much is I want to see MC's version of the X-Men.
X-Men.
Yeah, the X-Men. Okay.
And let's be very clear. I want a brand new set of X-Men. I don't want to be saying they brought in
Hugh Jackman back as
Hugh Jackman
Wolverine.
back, or they brought in
Sir Ian McKellen as
yeah, I don't want to have. I can see those guys in the Secret Wars. Let them all do whatever and die off. I want
Aiken.
new casts.
It'll be a
head
fresh.
to
It'll be
toe.
fresh. It'll be fresh. It'll be fresh.
Okay.
It'll be a new set. Okay. Who else? Today, it doesn't have to be a group. It could be.
I'm not sure. It's
Funny
going to
enough, I'm
be-
not even looking forward to the X-Men because I don't think they're going to do it well. But go on. I don't think they're going to. I mean, New Warriors.
I don't want.
Uh,
no, I don't want new ones.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want them. Champions.
champions are the champions are already coming, so that's why I didn't mention them because we already have all
Yeah,
our
yeah.
champions list.
Okay, are you looking forward to? Looking forward to? Not looking forward to?
What?
Which other hero?
What
Which other
about
heroes? Scar.
What about Richard Rider?
No, I don't care.
Nova. I absolutely am looking forward to Nova. If they do, no, they will do Nova. I'm absolutely looking forward to Nova. I think it's going to be brilliant because they do cosmic well. If not for that woman's stupid film, Captain Marvel.
They
That's
don't.
nonsense.
James Gunn did Cosmic well, and he's the only one that has done Cosmic well in
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah. But they haven't had many. So here's Ghost Rider.
Is that
Not
the
really.
only cosmic film?
No, plus
Since James
that
Gunn.
woman now.
The Guardians. Yeah,
Captain Marvel.
yeah, the first one was good now.
The first
Which
one was
one?
good.
No, in terms of cosmic, they didn't spoil him now. Cosmic was still okay in that one. Forget the whole overall story, but the cosmic part of it was still. But the one,
Yeah,
the one they did in Marvels,
Yeah.
we the language is song. I slap the person who wrote that.
Are there any left?
Any corners of the
Miles?
MCU that you've not? Oh, I would love to
of
see
Marvel.
Miles. I would love to see Miles.
Miles?
Oh,
I would love
Right.
to see Miles in the new world.
Miles
I would,
has to
yeah.
come at some point, but that has to be part of a Spider-Man.
Deal
It's
with
probably-
Spider-Man.
You know,
Yeah,
you know the way we had.
Yeah.
What was that last one? No Way Home. Is it No Way Home?
Yeah.
It was no way.
Like almost like the coda for all Spider-Man movies, where they draw a line on the.
Yeah.
I think that after Brand New Day, probably another film, and then there should be an epic film which would bring in Miles.
Which will bring in Miles. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Secret
Yeah,
Wars.
I don't want Miles to appear out of nowhere, which is what might happen actually. That might just appear out of Secret Wars.
Out
It
of,
will be out
as
of
part
nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
As part of Secret
okay.
Wars, it will be interesting if after. It's not going to be possible, but it will be interesting if across the Spider-Verse comes and we have that mouse crossing over into Secret Wars. But it's definitely not going to happen. It would be interesting.
Stop.
that means they have to work. That means they have to work with Sony. I don't.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
Sony
They
would
could
not
now.
want.
They could. They have to deal
Sony would
with.
not want to release.
No, but they're
across the
done with their
Spider-Verse.
trilogy. They are, after
Will-
Across
will-
the Spider-Verse.
No, will Beyond be out by then?
No, yeah, it's not Beyond. That's okay.
Beyond
Beyond
is
is
number
final.
3,
I'm not about
right? And
Beyond the
that's been like
Spider-Verse.
2027.
Yeah,
When
Yeah,
is
that's-
when is that due to come out?
Like 2027.
7 at the earliest.
Those guys are not going to
No,
release that.
that still works for me because what they could do is
Okay.
the
They cameo him a bit in the movie.
yeah. So what happens in Secret Wars? They can address it in. I would like to see them address it in Beyond. Have we ever seen a reference in any of the previous
No,
Spider-Verse films
no.
to any property
No.
that's not Sony? owned?
MCU.
No, just
No.
that's no. Oh, so you don't want to talk about the
We have seen one though.
616 when this guy was breaking on him.
They've referred to
Yeah,
in-
to
in-
616.
yeah. We saw what was the that the singer. Predator.
I know Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah. We saw Proud.
Okay,
But no, it wasn't from
that's
the.
right.
It wasn't from the.
It was in the second one. In Across the Spider-Verse, he
Type-
referred
yeah,
to
yes,
said that
yes.
what that idiot is doing in
Yes.
616. Da, da, da,
Oh,
da,
yeah,
da.
the action. Yes.
Yeah.
Then we saw a picture of the actor as the Prowler.
yeah.
So they kind of hints.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
You
yes.
know.
That was true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Elsa Bloodstone. Like, I'm just literally trying to
Oh!
think, who's left?
I want a horror, proper horror film with her in it.
So would it be her? Would it be her and Ghost Rider? Johnny Blaze?
Do you know what? No, do you know what?
Just throw all of them in the Blade movie.
Her versus Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Do Midnight
Do it.
Suns or something.
Yeah,
like
do
that.
Midnight Suns and let's be fine. Yeah.
That was-
But
Because I'm like thinking, what haven't they touched? What would I like to see? That I'm like,
see in the MC.
But so
Oh, yeah.
you've mentioned these characters,
yeah.
which is great for us comic book readers. But in terms of a movie franchise, does it not become unwieldy?
I would say so. I don't want movie
No, because
franchises
it's
for all
not-
these
it's like-
characters. I want series like the She-Hulk series that don't connect to the main world. Have your main world be separate, doing its own thing, and this series that whether you watch it or you don't watch it, it doesn't affect the storyline. Just in its own corner of the universe.
Okay.
It can work. It can work because
Yeah.
imagine if Blade is dealing with vampires, which is the
Yeah.
underworld. I don't expect Hawkeye or Thor to
Yeah.
even know
What is
Okay.
going
what's
on?
happening.
or
So he wouldn't or care. So he wouldn't arrive or he wouldn't be there. And then you
Yeah.
don't have to do big scale films. Like some of it could be smaller,
Yeah.
or some of it could be off planet.
Or even TV movies. Like they did
Yeah.
like the Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night. Yeah, Werewolf
Yeah.
by Night. Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's a good stopping point for that. And we can jump into Peacemaker episode 2. So yeah, Dakwa, you've seen this already?
Yes, I have indeed.
Yeah.
So second episode, it kind of picks up straight away after he murders himself. If that's a phrase I never thought I'd ever say about anything. And he's trying to get rid of the body. And it's so funny that I knew straight away who he's going to call to help him get rid of
Vigilante.
who
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. it has to be.
Just for
Go on.
this thing clarification, you people should not call me to come and help you with a body. If you kill a body, please keep it to yourself. Don't call me. But I will be reporting you to the police straight away.
Right, sorry. Let me say something to you. I've killed a person. In the backyard. I now open my telephone. I look for a person. I can't find a person. It's Sunday. I will report you. If I call you, I deserve to be caught. I deserve to be caught.
But yeah, it's good because Vigilante is like that kind of friend that I don't get. It's so mad that you can call him for whatever and he's down for it.
You know,
I totally agree.
he's the most damaged person there, yet the most sane. I don't know.
But stable. Yeah, he's damaged but stable. It's weird. Yeah.
He's happy, he's smiling, but there's nobody that is mad past him in that whole group. But the others are the madness. Some are depressed. Some are. He's a functional. The guy's a functional lunatic. No, seriously, that guy.
He's completely off. Like he has a completely different sense of right and wrong from every human being,
Yes.
and it's like okay, he lives in a completely different world.
Reality, yeah.
Yeah,
But if you have someone like that as a friend, man, he's an asset to be used.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But the problem is, he could also call you.
On that,
Yeah,
and he would
true.
expect you to show up.
Like, let's watch match.
Yeah.
And you
So-
go to his house to go and watch a match, and you see that the guy's killed somebody. And be like, oh, guy, I just called
Yeah,
you.
don't worry about that. Yeah.
And we can just
Yeah,
help me chop him up. And that's the way he would say it.
Yeah.
Like, let's chop him up. You get the top. I'm like, what? Look, I've done the research. Look, I've done you chop up the body, you grind it up. He's that kind of person. Okay, go on.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'll skip something. This film actually shows. So this episode of the film, we now see how Rick Flag Sr., I'll make the code name, Rick Flag Sr., learns the details of how his son died. So we see him being given this head of Argos job.
Position, yeah.
And the first thing he walks in, he goes, because apparently he's asked for the file on his son's death, but it's classified above his level.
Big grade.
But now that he's got this job, he's finally at the right grade to see. So the very first thing he asks for, give me this file. Obviously, the opposite reads it and he finds out that it was Peacemaker that murked his son. And then annoyingly, he also sees that because of what Peacemaker did with the whole butterfly stuff, he's been pardoned, and he's no longer being looked for or anything like that, which annoys Rick Flag Sr. So Rick Flag Sr. can't go and arrest him because there's no longer any warrant like that for him. Yeah. But within, like, this guy's been appointed to this job maybe
the first movie mix.
And the first movie mix is to obey orders and start putting surveillance. It usually excuse.
It's not disobeying any orders. It's like, okay.
No, but
I have this power.
Yeah, I have this power. I'm going to use it to monitor this guy. Oh, why are you monitoring this guy? Oh, yeah. We detected some cosmic dimension energy. and he's okay. I don't know what that lady's role is, like a subordinate or assistant. It's telling him that, okay, this is not appropriate use of the agency. But he said, no, this is what I'm doing. And, you know, do it.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get it.
I get it. It's the kind of dick move you would do if you cannot. I mean, it's not. I'm used to people. Maybe because I'm from Nigeria, we are used to people in authorities using their powers extra.
Abusing the power.
Abusing the power. So it's not abusing the power. It's just bending the limits of that power. So for me, it's still showing some restraints. It's not sending people to go and break him and throw him inside a dark room somewhere. So it's like, okay, it's fair. It's a fair response.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously we know Economos is the guy monitoring Peacemaker. Which, weirdly, if I was somebody, he's the last person I put on the job because knowing of their past relationship, but he's there, and we get a new agent who's brought in to supervise
Fleury.
Him. Yeah, Fleury, to supervise him.
It's a weird one. Like this is you literally, you know, when you have somebody, you cannot predict what they're going to say next every single time. Like every next word out of his mouth is not something you would predict a rational human being to say. And
who is he? Who is? And this person is put on the case on the same surveillance.
So he's said to join Economos because they don't trust the report Economos
Yeah. Flat doesn't trust Economos anymore at all.
Yeah, so he sends him, and like from the introduction. It first goes, oh, can I shake your hand? As to establish greeting. You think he's being polite. And then he says the most off-brand shit immediately afterwards. You're like, wait, where is this guy's morality? What is this guy's lines? What does he... For example, with Vigilante, I know he's crazy. I know his type of crazy. But this guy, I really don't know where his crazy is coming from.
He comes across as one of these weirdly competent people, but in a weird manner. To me, he sounds like a character that walked out of a Quentin Tarantino movie, almost, and walks into this because he also has this habit of going off of little tangents. There's one scene where they want to go into Chris's house. So what's that group called? The 11.
August. They're not calling the Black Squad. It's a Black Ops.
No, what is Chris group called? They have this nickname for themselves.
The 11th Street Kids.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're having a little party at Harcourt's house. So they're waiting for... So these people are outside Peacemaker's house waiting for him to leave to go to this party. He leaves and they want to move in. And then this guy starts talking about, no, you have to wait... Give it 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He goes, why? He said, oh, he might forget something and come back. And then he goes to this long tirade about if you go to a house party, you will take a present, like a housewarming present. And sometimes you might forget it at home. And then you have to come back and get the housewarming present. And then they went on, then another tangent about what do you mean by what's a housewarming present? Is it a house when it's really weird. It's almost like Tarantino-esque like light.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and- yeah. And at the same time, this guy acts like a typical Gen X. No, is it Gen X person dealing with
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z people. Because this was in trailer when they come out of the van and he starts giving them totally inappropriate nicknames. I mean, accurate, but inappropriate nicknames. I mean, because there's one girl who, to be fair, has her bosom right up front, unzipped halfway down, and he goes calls her titties.
Oh. Then he calls one Encino Man. He calls another one. What did he call the other one? again?
He called one, I can't remember what name he called that guy, but he said barely legal. And then he calls it barely legal. He looks like
So because the guy, it looks like a kid that is arguing that, hey, these nicknames are inappropriate. He said, okay, they're inappropriate. I'm changing your name to barely legal.
yeah.
The guy argues again. He argues again. Said, okay, you said arguing. Your name now is Cupid Doll.
Yeah.
Do you want a different nickname? Yeah.
So yeah, he's very non-PC, very very non-PC to the to the almost the point of, oh, guy, you self relax now. This is your team, and you're literally upsetting them on day one.
And that's the thing about his non-PC-ness. Yeah. In some areas, it will form as if it's the most polite person possible.
Yeah.
And then it says the most on-PC shit afterwards. It's like, he would ask Economos, what's this thing called? Am I making you feel uncomfortable while standing behind him and massaging his neck in the most weird way possible? I don't get it.
Honestly, as I was watching that, I was doing my show like this. Oh, God, come on now.
Exactly.
But Economos didn't even complain. Yeah.
Economos was, but it's weird. And then he has the weirdest disease possible. He said he has bed blindness.
Oh, God, you know what? I forgot.
Bed blindness.
He has what?
Bed blindness. Yes. Yeah. It cannot tell the difference between between beds.
When there's a chicken, a pigeon, a bird,
or an eagle,
a vulture.
It doesn't know. Like, it doesn't know the difference between birds. Whether the size doesn't matter. It still cannot tell.
I literally wanted to check that. Is that actually a real thing? And it comes to play later on in the episode.
In the episode,
this so-called disease of his.
Yeah. So basically, the entire episode it's a very short one in terms of story movement or what happened.
It is, yes.
It's Peacemaker killing his breaking up himself and disposing of himself with Vigilante. Him talking with Adebayo.
How did they get rid of the body?
No, he's still in the quantum.
How did they get rid of the body?
Oh. He's still in the quantum.
Okay.
They just chop it off into pieces and hide it there.
No. Do you hide it?
No. So don't.
They unbounce it.
Don't. Are you crazy? This doesn't sound normal. They chopped up the body. Yeah. That's what I'm like. What happened? Did they put it in the incinerator? They buried. They chopped it up.
And they showed us.
Yeah.
They showed us. So this episode confirms to me that this show is trying to move slightly into the boys' territory.
I'm like, the boys has done it. Yeah. We don't care for it anymore. It's old. Right now it's old coming from the boys. It's coming from me. It's not fun. But yeah, it's just that particular scene. There's also a storyline with her cut and how she's dealing and lashing out at everybody. Yes. There's the big party with the reunion with all the cast members, like the team. And then there's also the invasion of Peacemaker's home, where Fleury leads his gang to go and fight Eagly in the house. So that's the big action sequence in this episode. Yeah.
What's the action sequence? Sorry.
Yeah, so the big action sequence in this episode is them trying to investigate Peacemaker's house for the dimensional signals or whatever, and they run into Eagly, who proceeds to beat every single one of them.
Pex.
And that's where
Eagly fucks them. This is like a squad of Argos trained, fully armed, go in the house, and Eagly was not playing. Eagly was not playing. I was like, hang a minute, but because we're in tight quarters as well, it's a well shot scene. It's kind of ridiculous, and it's kind of also badass. And then even in the end, Eagly poses. you know, when he dealt with them, he goes, whoa, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
pushing asshole.
I'm like, yeah, that was the action sequence in this episode. Just English fucking up all of them. But the heart of this episode is the one with the party, where they are all on the rooftop at Akot's house, and they are all having this different conversations together. They're having fun.
Why are they going? Why did they go see Harcourt? Why did they go see Harcourt?
No, they're just celebrating.
Because last we saw her in episode 1,
yeah,
she was messed up outside the bar.
Yeah, she's still messed up. But it's like, okay, we're having a
So
reunion.
did she have a change of mind? Like, yeah.
No,
no change of mind.
I think it was. To be honest, I'm trying to remember why this came out. I think it was even almost kind of forced on her by. I want to say
Adebayo.
Yeah, by Adebayo. That let's get together.
Let's hang out,
have
yeah.
a few drinks.
Okay.
So which is why they all met, and this is when Chris was away from his house, so the agents went in. Yeah, they had. Now you said heartwarming on half of the episode.
No, it's the closest to heartwarming in the episode.
Okay, fair enough.
Because we get to see the dynamics between all of them. Like Adebayo and Economos have a really nice conversation about friendship groups.
Yep.
There are people who are close to different people, and they talk a bit more about that. We've not been hanging out all together, but Chris has been hanging out with Akot, Chris has been hanging out with Vigilante, I've been hanging out with Akot. Like, there are all these various lines of friendship there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fun to see that kind of, okay, we are all messed up, but we're messed up together kind of friends. All having beer and drinking.
I like the fact that I think it was Adebayo who's the one who's hanged out with all of them individually the most.
Yeah.
He was almost like the common factor for almost all of them.
All of them, yeah.
And the person most outside of the group was Economos. For obvious reasons.
Because he still has the job with Argos. He lost the lead away from them. Yeah. But that point, you said something about damage, and I want to talk about damage in terms of the two ladies in this particular show, Adebayo and Akot. Adebayo is easier for me because personally, I think she's the most delusional in this episode, in this particular show.
Okay.
She appears to be the most stable in that she's saying the right things. She's being wise. Like, out of all of them, she tends to say the right thing. She's more emotionally competent out of all of them. But she's also simultaneously the one blowing up the most meaningful life that she has. Like, she's literally blowing up her marriage and her family just to pursue a random stupid job for the thrill of it. And I'm like,
Yeah, but so okay.
Yeah.
So you're a single man, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That answers.
Just put that out there.
The way you even paused. The way you thought about it is like, who listens to this podcast? I can get away with this. Yes, I am.
I get where this is coming from because in the perfect world, nothing's more important than love and relationship. And all
No, it's not. It's not about. So where I'm coming from, that it's not about the love and relationship. It's about our reasons for blowing it up. Basically,
the reason is because she's found a job that's giving her purpose in her life.
She doesn't have a job.
No, she does something that she actually enjoys and thinks is good. And to us, this is an age-old story.
Yeah,
between parent and children, between spouse and spouse, I guess is a phrase to use, where a spouse might say, "Actually, you know what? I'm just high flying. I've said this in real life because I'm just high flying, earning mega bucks. I don't feel fulfilled." Oh, I went to India. I'm actually using somebody as a real example here. I went to in the holiday, came back, told my husband, I'm going to give up my job. I'm going to become a teacher. I'm teaching kids in a village in India. Huh? Things like this happen.
Okay.
And one party might see you as being totally mad for doing it. And you feel,
you get it. Yeah.
So in this case, this is what's happened. I mean, sometimes people do support each other, but in this case, this is what's happened. Obviously, the wife, thinks Adebayo's nuts, and I think this is why they're separated. But what annoyed me was, so she's separated. Adebayo now goes to the house where they used to live together because she's still got the key to go and pick up someone's stuff. and she's having a go at her for doing that. I don't think that was appropriate. It's still,
They don't live together anymore. They're separated.
but her
And
stuff.
you still have a key to my apartment after we've separated and you've moved
No,
out.
but, no, she's not moved out. All her stuff is still there. And she came. She came when they were away. While she was away, not to stop her to pick her stuff up. You came home early from work, and then you're kicking off. If the case was you're fully separated, and then she should not have a key.
Yeah, that I think that's the problem, because our own issue was like you should call me before you come to my apartment, even though we are separated. Like, it's, for me, I think it's, you can't just show up at the place you used to live before with somebody because you live there with somebody and just show up out of the blues.
Yeah, but
It feels
her
weird.
stuff is still there. She's not even moved out.
I think
It's why her stuff is there.
Oh, her stuff is still there. Like,
that's the part I missed. I wasn't sure how much of her stuff was still there,
Okay.
or if it's something they used to have together that she's just going to go and pick up. That, oh, I need this thing. I know it's here, but I've moved. Like, she has moved her clothes and everything out. But yeah, okay.
So to me, that storyline. I mean, to me, I'm very uninvested in that.
In
storyline.
that,
If I'm
yeah.
being honest, I couldn't care anything about the relationship. I don't feel that relationship at all. I don't feel the vibe. I don't feel anything. So to me, it's like, you know what?
Yeah, that's fair.
But obviously, within the story, they're trying to make out that this is a very good relationship. That's that's now
It's on the rocks.
broken. But yeah, I think she could.
Yeah.
Personally, I think she could do much better.
Adebayo?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I
I think
stand
she
for
could do
it.
better than the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that wife at all. But to be honest, I find a bit of a. It's a bit of a harsh word, but I find it a bit annoying.
Because I see it from her point of view, like, what you are saying, that you are going to continue you had this incident with your mom where you almost lost your life, and then your response to it is to go and continue seeking out ways to put your life in danger. And it's weird. You can't fully explain. Adebayo herself cannot fully explain why she's making these decisions she's making. And Adebayo is willing to sacrifice the relationship they had together because of this decision. So I kind of get it from the wife's point of view. But yeah, I see your points now about it being far more normal.
Yeah,
than,
it happens. So
Yeah.
it's the issue with the only issue really here, in my view, is the fact that the passion she's found is for something that's not even paying her any money. That's what the thing.
It's not paying her money. It's not doing anything for her. It's like, it's
That's
just
the biggest issue that Liz having. If she was earning hundreds of thousands, she wouldn't be complaining. No.
Yeah, if she was earning money without being in danger, she won't be complaining. Our own issue is that you are constantly putting your life at risk.
She was already in danger before. Her previous job was dangerous.
It wasn't dangerous. She did it as a favor to her mom.
Yeah, but it's still dangerous.
That wasn't her job. And she had issues with it in season 1. That, okay, you are doing this for your mom. I have issues with you doing it for your mom. And everybody was like, oh, this is a one-time thing. I'm just doing it to make some money. And then we move on.
She's got a taste for it.
Yeah. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird enough, I was giving an example of somebody else. I just remembered, this is what happened to me when I joined the army in the UK.
Yeah.
And the reason why I had to pull out was my wife. She was not happy with it. She kicked off. And I remember she reported me to my parents. No, she did. And to give credit to her, part of the reason was she had just gotten pregnant as well with who was going to be Tade. So when you join the army, you have a training period, and then you have what you call a passing out ceremony. So literally a week before my passing out ceremony, I had to pull out.
Why did you join the army?
Army.
Well, to be honest, in the UK, so what I did was, so there's something called the Territorial Army, right? Which rarely deploys. And I'll give you back. So I joined it because I was an engineer. I was into engineering. I thought, if you join the army, it's very easy to get into proper trade, like high level engineering, because you work on.
Yeah, you can join the Royal.
So I was thinking of that. Now, it was a good career path.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, let me do that. Let me just join the TA.
Got it.
When I got in there, weird enough, so you do a test, and then they said, "Oh, guy, you can't be army. You have to be an officer." They literally were going to make me an officer, like not even a small officer. But also, and it's part of why she kicked off even more. I was put into the Oh, that's
Infantry?
very good. No. It's even worse than that. Everything to do with bomb making.
Stars, demolitions,
Ordnance, like
It's ordnance. Like
ordnance. Okay.
like if you wanted somebody to disable a bomb, that was my part because I aced all this. So she said, eh? So she so that's part of why. Why is this guy laughing?
That was to make bombs. Oh wow!
I
The
would
world is
never
safe
have told her
already.
that.
Yeah.
So I had to put out.
I would have told her. I'd have said that. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm in the
but
latrine
yeah,
or something, like in the kitchen.
I
told her,
I went home very proud. Oh look, I aced the exam. I'm now in the.
have you watched Hurt Locker? He hasn't come out.
Yeah, I'm the one that
Hurt
will be.
Locker.
There's a phrase.
It's about me.
I can't remember the phrase they use. It's not all, there's a phrase for that team.
Yeah.
Anyway, to cut the story down, but
Yeah.
you know why I don't complain about that incident?
Yeah.
A year later, we went into the Iraq War. You know, I said they don't call it. You know, I said they don't call it.
Call them out.
First year, they called everybody. They called all the players. So I had friends who had to go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, I didn't sign up for this." Oh, guy, you did.
Yeah. You literally did for this.
You look at the president
On page. On page.
No, technically, we all knew.
Is this your signature?
We all knew you could be put up, but we said
but
that they have never
like
done it before, and hence we thought they would never do it, but they did.
But they did.
So,
Okay, yeah.
in that example, let's imagine I insisted on doing it.
I would look at you sideways.
So
I said, "This is a madman." That would be my same reaction, Kex. Would you say, "Oh, it's fine"?
Yeah, but you can also see how on her side it's a very reasonable. Listen,
No, it's not. It's not particularly reasonable for
Reasonable.
Adebayo. The reason why I say it's not particularly reasonable is it wasn't like a career path
For her.
that this is my career path. It wasn't even something that she showed any real,
Aptitude.
honestly, no disrespect, or any real aptitude for it,
Yep.
or any real desire for it in the first season, like that I
Correct.
could tell. But obviously, towards the end, she started to find that there is meaning in this.
Yes.
But I'm like, okay, it doesn't. It's not like it pays the bills. It's not like what. It's not like It's not like there's a great deal of money. It's not like you're one super correct core team of like. You get what I mean? Like their team is very small and
She's
very
not even
on the fringes.
She's not even in a team anymore. She's going to go and start an agency for herself now.
She's
like,
she hasn't got any jobs yet. Though. As far as I'm
She
aware.
doesn't have anything. She just wants to put herself in danger. Like,
She's got a taste for the life.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Doing that.
Yeah.
So imagine if I would look at that was sideways. If he had gone ahead, if he told me he had that and he has gone ahead with that decision, and then now imagine that person said, "Oh no, I want to go and be Batman on the streets."
Wow. How does that relate to what I just said?
No, I mean, no. See that one. I'm saying the same way if you had said that, is the same way I'm seeing what Adebayo is doing right now. She's basically said, "Oh, I want to go and be this."
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why when I see Adebayo this time, I'm saying like, okay, this baby is being very foolish right now. But yeah, I get where you're coming from about people being unfulfilled and all of that shit.
Yeah.
But that's Adebayo. The other person is Harcourt, which I even find a bit more interesting in how she deflects and reflects when people approach her about these things. So she had a scene in the beginning of the episode in a mall where she's buying stuff and a woman sees the bruises on her face and approaches her that if you are in danger, like this thing, I can help you. That
like,
and she goes that
domestic abuse.
And she goes that the uncle says no, I'm fine, and the woman tries to press on a bit that this is how women in your position talk, blah blah blah, and Akot just goes off on her that don't try and how does she put it again?
Put me in that.
No, she points at the one that don't see yourself in me. I am not you. Blah blah blah. That kind, that kind of thing.
Listen,
where we are not the same.
I'm a victim. I'll never be a victim. You are the kind of person who can be a victim.
You are victim.
Don't be trying
for this kind of thing.
Because you see yourself as a victim. Don't be looking at me.
In that same way.
But in that
and
I don't think Harcourt was wrong for what she did. Because
Accord wasn't wrong.
because it's
But
an assumption.
actually-
That girl's making an assumption. A very wrong
Yeah, but
assumption.
Valid assumption.
No. But sorry, but the bruises look like they came from a physical altercation, right?
Oh, they did.
They came from a physical altercation.
No. I'm saying that to the woman, they look like they come from a physical altercation, which they did.
Yes.
The woman is perfectly within her rights to go say, "Are you okay?
Yes.
Is everything?" If you are someone who maybe you spar on the weekends and you're like, "Oh no, I spar on the weekends. I'm actually a boxer." Simple explanation, and the lady will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake." But when you try to not answer the question, I can see why the woman will like because there are women who
She said,
there are people who undergo domestic abuse and are reluctant to talk about it.
"Yeah, I agree."
Yeah.
Yeah. But in there, once she said once or twice, she walked away.
They left it.
She was pushing it.
Yeah,
You know.
it's fine.
I
But then,
actually, in a way, I kind of felt, Olomwe, you got what you deserved. To that woman.
like someone is doing good Samaritan, and you are like, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, but
That should not be the takeaway from that kind of
you
scene.
have to gauge it. You need to know when to stop.
Stop. Fair enough. You can't help someone that can't help
Because
themselves.
I think she did 3 times, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
She did, and it's a third time that she blew up at her.
Okay, feels a bit pushy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying Akot is not.
She's a bit
mad.
much. She's
Because then this happens towards the end when Chris confronts her about it, and she blows up at Chris again. Now the thing about Akot is that when she blows up at these people, like that I will say, it's like she has a good point in blowing up at them, because when Chris confronts her about it, like, hey, are you okay? You are looking for fights in gyms, in the wrong places, blah blah blah, and she goes that I am not a broken doll for you to fix. Yeah. I'm like, that's a good point, but it doesn't change the fact that she's still deflecting
Well, to be honest,
from
actually,
issues.
she is a broken doll. She is broken.
Yeah. No, but she's trying to avoid being. She was calling out Chris for putting her in that trope, or if not, men that like women that are broken and blah blah blah, and they try to fix them. That's kind of
is that what Chris is trying to do?
no.
It doesn't seem that way.
You can interpret it that way, but it's no. It wasn't what it was. Just
It doesn't seem the type, and it's not.
No,
Kakot is the kind of person that
he's just in love with her. As simple as that.
It's
he's
simply
in love
for
with
her.
her.
Yeah.
But let's take out the love aspect. If Adebayo was the one that was doing this, Chris would be just as scary, because that little group now is his group. Is his family
Group. Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like if it was Adebayo, he would show the same
Yeah, but I think
level of concern.
I think the approach he was taking with that. So I think this is where Hackett is pissed off. The approach he was taking with Adebayo would have been more straightforward and more blunt.
Here he's actually been nice.
He's always trying to care because he loves her. And obviously she's also very prickly. Let's add that.
She's prickly. Oh my god!
So he's tiptoeing around her, which I think also leads to her annoyance a bit more as well.
Yeah,
he's not treating her the way he would have treated Adebayo personally. But yeah, I mean the whole dynamics of everybody is a bit messed up. If I'm being honest,
it is messed up. It is really messed up.
And then when they were cutting up the body, I forgot the phone
of Chris falls out. Yeah,
Chris 2 falls out, and he picks it up and it kind of takes it home. Obviously, it unlocks.
No signal.
Oh yeah, it goes home, it unlocks, and then it goes because after they blow up with Harcourt at that place, it goes home, remembers the phone, picks up the phone, and sends a hey to the Harcourts of the other world. But obviously, he's in his own universe. The text doesn't go through. Guess what he does next?
He goes into the other universe to get signals so that it goes through.
Yeah.
So we know everything that is going to happen this season to him is well deserved and it's completely his fault. Yeah.
And when he gets to that universe,
his dad calls out to him.
We overheard them discussing that nobody has seen him. He's on the phone to people, so they're obviously looking for their own Chris.
Yeah.
And they're talking about. Oh, by the way, you know when they were burning Chris 2?
Yeah.
The person who owns that burner is that alien thing that.
The guy who burned the rats thing. Yeah.
So he comes out and does something else. and Chris doesn't to F off.
That was a very funny
And
scene.
then he goes, "Who's that?" Yeah, it's correct.
So so when he goes to the other world and
Yeah.
then the signal goes and then he overhears them talking about him, does he now approach them to say, "Hey guys"?
No,
I'm
he
here,"
just
or-
he just sits down in their room,
It's just in that
Like-
room, and that's where it ends.
and that's where the show ends.
So basically, it ends him in that universe, now responding back
yeah,
to Harcourt and
yeah,
over here. This guy. So I'm guessing he's gonna basically step into this person's life.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously. He's going to I'm looking forward to everything bad that's going to happen to him. I can't see. I mean, I almost feel bad for him, but not particularly.
I'm really intrigued, and obviously I'm a very big fan of alternate worlds, what ifs.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to see this world and why is it different
Different from
our
the-
worlds or their worlds, whatever our words.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's episode 2 of Peacemaker. Double. What's your rating?
I'm trying to figure what I gave you last one. I can't think about the same level, so I'm going to go.
It was 3.5 or something that you gave
Yeah,
it. So
I
three,
think-
three something.
If I'm going to give this one, I'll probably give it a 3.2, 3.3 around that region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same region for me. 3.2 to 3.3 as well. It's fine.
It's good. I enjoyed it. It's funny when you're watching it. It goes very quickly and smoothly. It's only when I'm reviewing it
Now that we see that we have a lot to talk about.
we don't talk about. But when you're watching it, if you summarize it, there's not a lot happens. You know, from the first episode, it's chop up body, have a party, attack,
Iggly attack.
and
And go to the universe.
That's it.
That's all.
You know, it's the interactions of how it happens. You know, especially that team. I like, in a weird way, I like some members of that team. I like the lady that got titties. I like the young guy who's.
Of course, we like of course we like the lady they call it is.
Why?
Of
No.
course.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Not for the
fine.
thing. It's she's just got, you know. I like the whole
She just got
bold look and everything that she's got going on. I like the young guy. I like the geek guy. The one they call Encino is the one I could
You could barely do without, yeah. But it's nice.
The weird thing is, I saw the Suicide Squad on Saturday.
Yeah.
So they were showing it on terrestrial TV on Saturday. So I switched to it and I caught the bit where they go into Quantum Maltese and then they're trying to break out where Starro breaks out, just before Starro breaks out. Yeah. In that lab place,
the tall
just
building.
after the fight,
Yeah.
the tall building, yes.
Yeah.
And I just caught it and I was like, and I just started watching it and I was like, this is actually an incredible film. Like it is,
was a
it
good
is,
Yeah.
it's
Still is.
almost, it's honestly almost perfect.
It's a good film. And
It's honestly almost perfect.
I won't
was
argue
like,
with
I was-
that, yeah. Like, there was
Everybody, Harley Quinn,
But
Yeah.
that film shows,
Tasmanian, everything was good.
see, that
It's a shame we had the previous Suicide Squad before this movie because I would have loved this film to not be burdened by that baggage.
It
because
also
it's
tells
such
you
a
that
good film.
sometimes, no matter how good a film is, if you're released at the wrong time,
Yeah.
you won't get your just dues in terms of box office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that box office of that should have been incredible.
I was like, it had there was nothing wrong with that film, and I was like, you know, the whole Starro, everything, you know, Suicide Squad versus Starro, everything was just so good.
If that movie came out as the original Suicide Squad movie,
I smashed it.
you'd have smashed it.
Yeah,
Like
smashed it, yeah,
completely.
Yeah. I think we're
Utterly
talking
smashed
800
it, yeah.
type.
800 billion type, yeah.
Yeah, it's very.
Well, it would have been like the James Wan kind of movie where it just utterly just blew because
Yeah. It was so good.
We're having we're having a nice discussion, and you have to go and spoil it. With that comparison you just made, I don't know what sometimes.
Well, the reason why I bring it up, apart from seeing it, is I think James Gunn promised some cameos. He said some big cameos in Peacemaker season 2, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's not the start where we saw those guys floating and Supergirl and Superman. And I hope it's not that.
Oh, you think there's more? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, it would be good to see Dead Shot. Was it Dead Shot?
Yeah. No,
Do you think they can
What
put
did you say about
this?
Bloodshot?
Bloodsport.
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 Yeah, Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Bloodsport. Okay. It would be good to have Bloodsport here or Ratcatcher or something. Like, they can't just throw away these characters. These are like, that is the best I've seen in Idris Elba. I like Idris Elba, but that's the best I'm like, that would be nice to have one episode, just have them show up.
I mean, technically, we've already had some big names disappear. Because
we've not.
He would say Green Lantern. Max
We've not had big names up here.
You're mad. so the rat catcher that catches Colin is a big name. You don't complain. I say again now. You're saying if I trade people, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Oh my god!
You're right. I think we might, especially now that there's in a new universe.
Yes,
we might be seeing versions of these guys.
I'd like to see them. I'd like to see. I mean, she's a good character. I don't throw her away. Same with Idris Elba's Bloodsport. I know Judo Master is coming back.
Polka died, right?
Who?
Polka dot person died.
Polka Dot Man was
died.
killed by this thing. Even Harley Quinn. That was a really good Harley Quinn.
They can't get Harley Quinn for this.
Yeah, I know they won't.
She's too big.
She's still too big.
for this.
Big. Yeah, but maybe Amanda Waller.
Yeah, no, we'll probably see Amanda Waller before the end.
Sorry. Is Suicide Squad canon? I forgot.
It's canon.
He's Suicide Squad.
Yeah, his one. Suicide Squad.
Yes, it's canon.
It is.
They've shown us what is different in this
so that
episode
Harley
1.
Quinn is canon.
Yeah.
I assume so. Yes. There's nothing to indicate otherwise.
So if you get Batman, we might see this lady back.
Why?
Huh? I think
Why not?
I would say she's too big, but
They will probably want to do their own
She
thing.
probably enjoys doing it.
Yeah.
It's Suicide Squad. She didn't have that big a role in it, really, towards the end. Was it towards the end?
Well, she was the star of the show.
Oh no, actually, it's like she came in early.
She was the star of the show.
She
She had a whole arc for herself in this in the
kind
movie.
of.
Yeah, with the president. Yeah, I remember that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's done the first Suicide Squad, and she got her own movie.
Yeah.
Imagination of this thing. So
that one cannot be canon.
no, it's not canon. I'm just
That
saying
one is not canon.
not-
I mean, just saying. I'm not praying. You don't even try it.
Yeah. No, she's played the same character.
Yeah,
So I think. But anyway, yeah. So you guys have rated it.
Yeah.
Moving on to next week.
Next week, yeah. We can talk more. It's still Peacemaker, but we can also talk more comics.
When is the boys? When is Gen Z coming? Gen
V.
It can't be long. It is month.
It's in September.
Yeah.
Should be September, yeah, this month.
Yeah.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah. I'm not excited as much.
No, it's just another thing.
I'm waiting for it.
No, I'm waiting for it. I'll watch it.
When it came last time, I ended up enjoying it.
Yeah.
So hopefully they keep the quality. We'll see.
Anyway,
Right.
anything else to
I
cover this
think
week?
we've been speaking for about now. I think we should just leave
Yeah.
it
Wrap
for
it up.
now, and then we'll pick up
Yeah.
next week.
Next week we'll talk a bit more comics. I like the comics. Comics we've been reading, and we are really interested in seeing how it plays out here.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, see you next week.
Right, guys, remember to rate, like, subscribe, and just get out Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I will see you next week.
Thanks for listening once again, and we'll see you later.